Hey guys, Mike from CCTV Camera Pros here. In this video, I'm going to give you a demo of our Viewtron 360-degree surveillance camera remotely accessed from the mobile app for iPhone. And by the way, this works exactly the same on the Android app as well. So we have one of these 360-degree surveillance cameras mounted to the ceiling tile here in our office. And this room is 29 feet wide by 16 feet deep. And you'll see that the fisheye lens of this IP camera covers this room easily. But what I want to show you in this video is the unique virtual reality mode that you could put the mobile app in to give you a unique perspective and view of this fisheye camera. So you basically just hold up the app and angle it and adjust it and tilt it in the direction of the camera perspective that you want to see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the app up. I'm going to walk into the room where the 360 surveillance camera is mounted, and I'm going to put the mobile app in this virtual reality mode and show you how it works.
Here's the live view on the iPhone app. And right now I'm just viewing the camera in the regular 360 mode. So in a few seconds, you'll see me enter the room from the right-hand side. So here I come now, and I'm just going to walk across and then park myself on the left-hand side of the room over here. And then to enable the virtual reality mode, I'm going to tap on the screen and then tap that fish icon in the middle of the screen on the bottom there. And when I tap on that, it opens up this menu, and then I'm going to tap on that VR icon, the VR with the circle around it. So now the app is in virtual reality mode. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the iPhone at different angles to show you how those movements are tracked by the app, and it shows you that perspective on the 360 camera view. So right now I'm just moving my phone around, and the app is detecting, that perspective and showing me that angle on the camera. So you see when I face this way, it's showing the back of me, and then when I start to turn around, it just goes around the room wherever I'm pointing my phone. Now, I'm doing this in the same room, but I could be doing this remotely as well. It's the gestures on the phone are what are being detected, and it's just changing the perspective based on those angles and gestures of the phone. So I'm just going to continue to move it around so you can see how responsive this is and how well it views this entire room. So again, this room is 29 feet wide by 16 feet deep. And you can see I can kind of virtually pan and tilt all around it. And then when I'm done with the VR mode, all I have to do is tap on that X in the upper right-hand corner of this view. And when I do, it goes back to the normal 360 fisheye view.
Guys, I hope this video has been helpful. Let me mention some additional details about this camera before I wrap up this video. So the model is the Viewtron IP-F6, and it's a 360-degree security camera. It's a fisheye lens, and it's a 6-megapixel IP camera with built-in power over Ethernet. So typically, these cameras are connected directly to one of our Viewtron IP camera NVRs because those have built-in PoE ports on the back of them. This one we have mounted indoors, but this camera is IP67 weatherproof rated, so you can also mount this 360 camera outdoors as well. The camera has built-in IR night vision that's effective up to 20 meters, so up to 60 feet away. So again, in a room this size, what I demonstrated in this video, the IR easily covers the entire room. And by the way, the IR night vision works well in low light as well as zero light environments. The camera has a built-in audio surveillance mic. So optionally, you can turn on audio surveillance recording on the Viewtron NVR. You could toggle that on or off. In some locations, you don't want audio. But others you do. That's very easy to turn on and off on the recorder. In addition to the 360-degree fisheye mode, The camera can also run in a 180 mode. So if you're going to do it like a wall mount facing outwards, you could switch it to a 180 view as well. In my previous video, I demonstrated the built-in AI software of this camera, where I made an intrusion zone around one of the desks in the office here. And anytime a person would intrude in that area, the AI software detects the human, detects that they're intruding in that zone, and then can trigger video recording on the NVR. In addition, it can trigger a push notification to the mobile app. It can trigger a snapshot, as well as external alarms if you have any connected either to the NVR or to any of the IP cameras that are connected to the same NVR. We highly recommend, as with all Viewtron IP cameras, that you use one of our Viewtron NVRs, especially if you have multiple cameras. You really need to centrally manage everything, and the user interface on these recorders is excellent. As I mentioned, this demo was done using the mobile app for iPhone, but the Android mobile app is identical. It supports the virtual reality mode for these 360 IP cameras just as good as the iOS application does. Guys, if you have questions about anything related to this video or anything related to security camera systems in general, you can always reach out to me anytime directly via email. I can be reached at mike@cctvcamerapros.net. If you want to learn more about this 360-degree surveillance camera or any of our other Viewtron IP cameras and products, you could go to www.cctvcamerapros.com/Viewtron. Thank you for watching.